Hi, everyone. Hope you all are having an amazing day. So Renee and I had just actually presented to a school, and one of the slides was what makes C.A.P.E different. And we thought it might be helpful for us to share that with you as well, in case you're curious as to what makes this program different.
So our programs are for social and emotional learning, and they are developed for utilization in homes and schools. So we have the capability of reaching far and wide with our programs.
Yeah, one thing that's really exciting is that we have a team that's helping us create developmentally appropriate lessons for the children. We have a video that helps with, every learner. And then we have the coaching videos for the parents, so it deepens their level of understanding. And then we also have video lessons for the school. And as we had stated in one of our previous videos, we also have a plethora of resources for both parents and staff for them to use in their own personal lives as well. So there's an abundance of resources available.
Our programs are all inclusive, and we are real when we say they are all inclusive. They are for adults, they are for children of all ranges of ability. They're for different career paths, they're for different occupations. But most of all, we wanted to make sure that we really were mindful about how we're presenting to the children. It's a very engaging and developmentally appropriate program for all children.
Yeah, and the thing that's really neat about this is it's very individualized. So it's for you specifically, for your child specifically, for your staff specifically as a human being, not just as this overarching, plop one size fits all. It's very strategically intentional.
We also have attracted a team of leading edge experts in various fields of specialty, and we provide access to those experts through our Emergence website, which is launching in a few weeks.
So this might be our most favorite part of this entire thing. It's not a Renee and I thing, although we have been working on this daily for a very long time, but we really set the intention that this is a collaboration. This is a collaborative rising of all tides. And, our saying, you will see it over and over, is together we rise. We truly do feel that way. And this program would not be nearly as substantial and powerful if it were just she and I doing it. But these humans that are part of this program, they really specialize in these areas that make it able to be all inclusive, able to be, diverse, able to be so impactful. So we're very much excited to share the entire team that's actually growing globally regularly, which it completely blows our minds, but it's also part of what we teach in this program, is to just have the vision and the belief and follow with inspired action. So we get to experience this right alongside of all of you.
And that leads us to, all the way down to number 6, about creating a supportive, like-minded community that empowers and encourages self-belief. Because we are a part of the community, so we are feeding off of the community too. It's not just us providing it for other people, it's provided for Angie and I as well. So the more people that we could get, into our community, the more we can empower, the more we can help, the more we can encourage, the more we can serve. And it's for the benefit of everybody.
Yeah, everyone wins when everyone wins. And, I think that this program you'll be able to experience from the moment that you come in. We have a whole team that is committed to the client experience. And it really is a collaboration of all. Everybody has their own stories. Everybody has their own experiences. Everybody overcomes challenges and obstacles. And when we can be in a container that really embraces and supports and encourages the rising of all ships, it's pretty cool. So we're really excited to be on this journey with you all.
We also feel that our programs provide a solution. They're not a Band-Aid. for the root cause of social, emotional, behavioral, developmental, and academic challenges, we really feel that we are able to help and provide solutions as opposed to band-aid over those areas.
Yeah, and this is something that as educators, we've been in the trenches with everyone too. And as parents, as educators, we cannot give away what we don't have. And while this verbiage isn't correct, it's solid, but we can't give away what we don't have. And once we know, we can never unknow. And we say this because this really raises our level of awareness together as a collective, as a consciousness. And, we've learned that if a child is acting up, for example, it's just that's their way of showing that my outside world is reflecting my inside world. I don't understand this, or I am struggling. And what this program really does is it creates the foundation for all things growth. It teaches them what their emotions are, why they have those emotions, how to express them. And that's just one little piece of the puzzle. So imagine, as we're teaching all of these lessons from a very foundational standard, they won't feel the need to have a fit or do things. They'll have the power, owning their superpower. They'll be able to communicate effectively. And just imagine a generation of humans that know what their emotions are, that know what their feelings are, that know what their programs are, that know what their thoughts are. And this is really how we do create generational ripples that can help withstand some obstacles that we're having in society, such as addiction and suicide or whatever it might be. This is the foundation. So when Renee says, it's not a band-aid, this is not going to say, let's fix the fit or let's fix the addiction, but let's figure out how we can impact the source, the start of all of that.
And a huge way that our programs are different and utilize what Angie was just talking about is through spaced repetition of content. So we work with the subconscious mind, which is it was foreign to me when I started, but now it makes so much sense. And it's so surprising that it's not already something that's talked about and understood and learned about in schools, because it makes the difference with everything in your life, every facet, once you understand that.
Yeah. So just a little, if it does sound foreign, like what on earth is she talking about with the subconscious mind? Ways to think about this are, again, there's no judgment. This is just simply an understanding and a knowing. So once upon a time, you probably, before you got your driver's license, you probably thought the road was too small for two cars and there was no way you could chew gum and drive at the same time, and then now you have the program in your subconscious mind called driving, and you plan your dinner. You probably think about your grocery list. You maybe don't even remember driving to work because you were on autopilot. It's programmed in your subconscious. Same thing with tying your shoes, right? Once upon a time, you maybe had to do the bunny ears or whatever it may be. Now you have the shoe tying program locked and loaded, and you're ready to just tie your shoes and be on the road. So with that's because through spaced repetition, your brain stores programs. So if we were to ask you your ABCs, you could say what your ABCs are and probably sing that dorky little tune that nobody knows how it got there, but we sing it because we have the program ABCs. Now, why that's important is a lot of times we are expected to learn something one and done, or someone tells us one thing and we move on. We have not programmed into our subconscious a program of that level of understanding. So when we're talking about social emotional development, maybe the only way that we know how to deal with our emotions are what someone told us. Shake it off, tiger, or, move on. And so we never stored programs of how to properly deal with life. And what our program's really going to do, we have a jingle that goes with our lessons, and it really teaches kids, much like their ABCs or to tie their shoes, it really teaches them an understanding of who they are, why they are, how they can deal with things. And it creates a program of belief. self-belief, self-confidence, overcoming obstacles, understanding, releasing emotions, all of these things. So again, it's very foundational from a deeper level of understanding, not just telling them to do something and having no understanding. So we're really excited about what this could do for you and your families as you do understand the spaced repetition, the power of the subconscious mind, and that it's as just like we once played maybe Mario Kart, we upgraded the programs. Now we have iPhones. We get to update our programs of operating as human beings. And that's really exciting.
It is really exciting. So thank you for listening and discovering more about our programs and our company, because we are so excited to see, as things are unfolding, the amount of people that we can help with this information.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you all so much.
So